It's very hard to speak about art. It's people are very eloquent and they put nice words in, but basically art is something that you feel, art is something you see, and you can't translate it into words. It hits you in the guts.
All what was invented in art after 1905 is still vigorous and still exciting. I do not see, for instance, the work by Die Brücke or, for instance, the work of Matisse in other places than Fiac or Art Cologne or Art Basel.
Calvaire à Marseillaise, pourquoi faire ça? En dehors de mon choix personnel, quand j'ai fait l'accrochage, j'ai remarqué que c'était la joie qui liait vraiment ces deux artistes.
Ce qui est formidable, disons en tous les cas cette année, c'est une très grande lisibilité. C'est-à-dire que ce qui est très intéressant, c'est qu'on vient ici et immédiatement on a les œuvres les plus intéressantes qui sont visibles. Et la crise financière, elle a ça de très bon, qu'elle élimine les œuvres moyennes et les œuvres mauvaises et qu'elle met l'accent sur les travaux qui sont des travaux intéressants, constructifs et d'avenir. Rien que ça, c'est formidable.
Mark, tell me about this. What is it?
It's a real car that was in fairly good condition, in which some plastic explosives was placed and the car was blown up. And of course, in many ways, it will remind us of images that we've seen of car bombings. And in that way, he is trying to keep his work is very relevant to what much of what we see in the world today.
This is a work cast in bronze and painted by Jake and Dinos, and it's quite psychedelic, hallucinogenic colors. It looks like ceramic, and they want you to think it's ceramic. It's kind of like a machine that you might find in a mad scientist laboratory. But it's really Jake and Dinos looking at the history of sculpture, looking at Duchamp, looking at Tanguy, looking at Fischli and Weiss, and it's something probably that is not seen very often.
Really wonderful. There's so many really amazing pieces of art here.
This is a maquette for the project that Tadashi Kawamata has done in the Tuileries, in the gardens there. He's done 5 or 6 tree houses. Each of them right up high up on the things. He's worked on this sort of project before. He's done one in Madison Park Gardens about a month ago, 3 weeks ago, and they're quite incredible.
When an early autumn walks the land and chills the breeze and touches with her hand the summer trees, perhaps you'll understand the memories I own. There's a dance pavilion in the rain, all shuttered down the winding country lane, all acid brown, a frosty window pane shows me a town grown lonely.
Parisian collectors, they do look again at very young, fresh, contemporary artists. They used to be like 10 or 20 years ago, they used to stay with the very classic art. And a little bit they lost the link to contemporary art, but since a few years you see that there's a very strong comeback and very energetic collectors that are very interested in young, fresh, contemporary art.
Actually, it happens quite often that I find myself in a situation where an artist does really surprise me. That they do a new work, which for me is completely surprising. I didn't expect it of them, unexpected.
Je pense qu'il y a une génération de galeristes aujourd'hui qui veulent exister à l'étranger. Et quand je m'intéresse à un artiste, je regarde tout de suite son potentiel à l'international. Mon ambition, c'est d'exister à l'international. C'est pas d'être le roi en France. C'est d'être un petit prince, mais à l'étranger.
Le 8e prix Marcel Duchamp est accordé à Laurent Grasso.
We're not interested in newness just for the sake of it. You know, we're really looking at working with artists in the long term who are developing a really original practice.